Hi Leo, this is your May 1st through the 15th, 2020 bi-weekly reading. So this is just for the first 2 weeks of the month. You will be getting an extended monthly reading in addition to the last 2 weeks. I hope you're enjoying these. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. I hope everyone's doing okay. I hope that this is helping to connect with people, and as always, that this is helpful to you. So what do you need to know for May 1st through the 15th, Leo? Messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, May 1st through the 15th. Just gonna move this over. There we go. Messages for Leo, May 1st through 15th. If you hear any sawing, it's because all of my neighbors have decided to start doing a bunch of construction work now that everyone's home. So I hope you can't hear it. But if you do, I apologize for that. It's literally impossible to get away from, however. So I figure it's just more important to get these readings out for you. Hopefully you can't hear it. All right, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. So we have Aries jumping out for you. You could be dealing with an Aries or be needing a message from an Aries, connection with an Aries. You could have to look at first house issues right now. So the house of the self, Leo. But also as a general reading that could just be regarding, you know, an enterprise or an entrepreneurial or even a spiritual matter for you. We'll see if it shows up in your reading today. Messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. All right, guys. So we have a 6-card reading for you today. And I will take an oracle card from the medicine deck here. Let's get into it. So already there she is. Very interesting. You have a lot of luck ahead. So you have a lot of major arcana, as you can see. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana in a 6-card reading. Bottom of the deck energy is major arcana, and then even underneath that is the sun. So I'm going to suggest you do have a little bit of a tricky energy here with the 5 of Swords. It's you know, it could just be a difficult conversation. This could be a very short period of time also in the first 2 weeks of the month, guys. We do have a very lucky card sitting right underneath it, so this could come and go, this conversation or worry or concern, but I'm going to use both of these just because that's quite significant to have 2 majors at the bottom of the deck. But once you're seeing the sun and the Hierophant together, I mean, the sun is really just kind of good luck. In addition to the Wheel of Fortune, it's extremely positive outcome. It ensures success, etc. Then you have it sort of underlying that Hierophant there, you know, the institution, the orthodoxy, the rules, the rule makers, etc. So Leo, you could have a lot of luck in this area here as well. This could be coming through for you. Something could be coming through that's, you know, very positive, very successful in those environments here. If this is a love reading for you, you could consider this a very good omen for, say, a relationship or even marriage or something having to do with law, contracts, commitments, you know, long-term plans kind of set in stone. We do have Taurus energy here with the Hierophant. The sun is ruled by the sun, so again, extremely expansive energy. You have some nice Aries fiery energy here. So overall, what I'm seeing just at a glance is extremely positive first 2 weeks for you. So we do have Judgment in the position of the situation, right? So, you know, and we could be looking at an option. We do have 20 as the number. We could have, you know, changing your mind about something, having a different viewpoint, looking at something through a different lens, or someone judging you differently, or someone taking a different opinion or approach with you. But all the same, Judgment is nice. It's especially nice right above this fiery and self-motivating Queen of Wands, because, you know, this is self-directed energy, if that's the case. So if you've been worried about something, about moving in a specific direction, and you had previously said no, or you were previously turned down, it looks like there could be a green light here. Very interesting to see the reason for this situation, right, is a little bit of a conflict. So, and this is quite natural. It does come after a little bit of a suspension or a surrender to something. Maybe you were trying to, maybe you just took a step back from something. Maybe what was needed was a perhaps difficult conversation or a thought process. You know, and again, it could play out as easily and as insignificantly as just a regular argument. It could just be a very simple argument or debate, you know, that could really change your opinion about something or give you something fresh to look at. Very interesting to see that there, and especially under, like, sort of above the Wheel of Fortune. So something really lucky becomes of it, and we see this here as well. And I mean, this is long-standing tradition. This is, you know, very firm, sort of permanent, you know, fixed energy. So, you know, there's something could be permanent here that's very positive for you. The Hanged Man we have in your recent past. Of course, this technically precedes these two cards here. So what happened in the recent past to sort of, you know, provide a situation and then this reason for it? And it's because you've been removed from something. So instead of going within, like the Hermit would suggest, the Hanged Man suggests perspective, right? And as a major, I find majors help provide these opportunities for us. So something could have been given to you, or you could have been handed something or offered something in terms of an opinion, information, understanding. Maybe that debate or argument or discussion was part of the perspective, right? So this is actually really positive. A new perspective has been taken here. It could have been that you have to change your mind about something, and maybe you just like being right, or maybe you didn't want to have incomplete information, or, you know, that could play out different ways here. And this could be someone in your environment as well, Leo. It could be that, you know, you tried to tell somebody else and they're changing their mind. It is a general reading. So either this is happening to you or someone around you. And here with the sparkling Queen of Wands, right? So here we have the present, really nice energy. I did say a little bit about her when she jumped out at the start here. This could have to do with business, right? This could have to do with an entrepreneurial project, work, enterprise. This could have to do with your spiritual life. But again, it could have to do strictly with an Aries person or that energy. And of course, that's first house energy. And that's all about you. It could be that you're changing your direction entirely after having been provided or given or taken a different perspective. I want to mention that some of their terminology associated with the Hangman, of course, is surrender and sacrifice. So you could have had to give up something here, or, you know, surrender to facts or realities or whatever that was for you. Here in the future, right? This gorgeous Wheel of Fortune. This is one of the luckiest cards. I would say it's not as bright, obviously, as the life-giving sun. This could be a child as well. I want to mention the Sun card is often associated with the birth of a child, in as much as, say, the Empress could be, or an already existing child, or a child, a very important child in your life. The Wheel of Fortune sitting under the Five of Swords. Yeah, I do feel like the information, data, or conversation that you are about to have or that you have had will actually propel you in a very positive direction. You're going to feel more likely than not very, very confident and positive because of it. This is Jupiter ruled. Technically, Jupiter rules the Wheel of Fortune, which makes sense, right? It's expansive, it's philosophical, it's lucky, it's a very, very warm. We're dealing with a lot of, you know, fire energy, very warm energy, expressive, you know, action-orientated energy. So it's really nice to see that there, particularly under a somewhat difficult card. And here with your strength card, right? Your outcome, your advice card is strength. This is number 11. And, you know, we're looking technically at Libra, as is sort of indicated in the artwork in this card. And it's just a balance. You can see her holding the scales on one end, the sword on the other. I do think that this may have to play in part having to do with perhaps this institution, orthodoxy, as I mentioned at the very beginning, maybe, you know, contracts, legal arrangements, etc. So this could be, you know, advice or your future for you that, you know, you are on solid ground. You are in a good position. If you feel like you have to wait, if you feel like something is unclear, if you feel like taking a little bit more time and you have the capability, I would suggest you do that. I would not be rushed into signing or agreeing to anything at this time. I would wait if you can until after the 16th, the 15th rather. You know, do check out your monthly. I think the monthly could be helpful for a long-term perspective for the with regard to the entire month for you. But you know, if you do have to sign on the line here, I would suggest here, if you are under some sort of time constraint, I don't see, you know, not the death card. What am I trying to say? I don't see the devil here. I don't see time constraints necessarily. But if you feel like, hey, we have patience coming up, funny. If you feel like you're under some sort of pressure to sign something, I would say that that's already a red flag. And to seek advice, seek professional advice at this time. So here we have ant, we have patience. This is literally the key word for the ant is patience. So yeah, you know, have patience with the process, have patience with other people, with yourself. If you feel like your hands are tied or that you are being pressed into decision making or something that is long term or having to do with a legal or contract matter, definitely seek at least one official opinion and get a second opinion if you're not pleased with the first one. Put something off in writing until the 16th if you can. So Leo, I hope you enjoyed that. I love reading for you. And check out your other readings for the month and take good care. See you in the next one. Bye for now.